Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dark Souls 3. My name's Brian, your host and commentator, and here we are at Firelink Shrine. We're going to take care of a few NPC things real quick. First, let's head up top, because Patches is up here, and I'm going to purchase a set of armor. It's actually Siegward's set of armor. Because we need that, since Siegward, even though we haven't run into him yet, is trapped in a well outside the Cathedral of the Deep, or at the Cathedral of the Deep, however you want to look at it. You can use that to buy all that. Next, I'm going to go ahead and... Ooh, you know, before I forget, let's burn these undead. Let's burn these undead bone shards. We got 2 of them now. Gonna bump that Estus flask up to +6. We're also gonna use an Estus shard to increase our amount of uses that we have. Excuse me. Gotta use both of them. It doesn't use them both in the same turn or same use. We also have some ashes to give to the handmaiden. Let's give her the Grave Warden's ashes.
Passing fine ash thou hast given. Let this ash bestow nourishment.
Bestow nourishment.
I only hope these...
I don't know how ashes do that, but okay. I'll take your word for it. This is a crazy world we live in. Then let's go talk to Anri.
That is what needs.
So I can reinforce my Estus, bumping that up to 11, and then I'm going to re-infuse my weapon with fire, because I have 2 fire gems. Plenty of fire gems, boom. And I don't know if we can reinforce it. Ooh, we can. Alright, yeah, let's bump that up to +6. Ooh, up to +7. Pfft. Don't tease me with a good time. Jeez. And then I can start bumping the Saint's Talisman up. I can bump the bow up just for the hell of it, because I'm not going to use dragon skills for anything else. And yeah, my Dragon Crest shield is +3 already. So that's good. That takes care of all that. Doesn't want to see it squandered. We also have Pyromancy Tomes. I think we can only give one of them to Cornix. Let's find out. Oh no, we have all 4. Look at that. Okay, so he'll take the Karthus Pyromancy Tome. He only takes 2 of these 4.
This inscription. This tome is from the catacombs. Fascinating. On this day, the teacher learns alongside the pupil.
And the second one we'll give him is the Irithyll
What
Tome.
have we here? A pyromancy tome from Irithyll. Then you found the home of pyromancy. Brilliant. I will never curse being old and undead again. Now, show it to me quickly. Let us channel them together. The primal pyromancy.
Channel them
known
together.
only to old Master Salaman.
Salaman. If you try and give him one of these other 2.
What have we here? By the gods, this inscription reads, Quelana, the ancient deity, one of the witches of Irithyll. The last of them who wandered the lands. Then she must have returned to Irithyll after all. But I regret to say, I cannot accept this. Quelana's pyromancies are for witches and must be learned from a mistress. But thank you for allowing me to peer upon such a thing.
He's like, I can't do anything with this book. I have a penis. And then let's see what he says with the Grave Warden.
I'm afraid I cannot accept this. This pyromancy tome is dark and delves into the depths of men where an untouchable flame resides. I cannot comprehend this myself, let alone teach it to you. It is a spell forbidden in the Great Swamp, and nearly everywhere else too. Only one terribly afflicted or burdened by deep sorrow could begin to understand this.
I wonder if we're gonna run into an NPC with deep sorrow. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna be advancing Grey Rat's questline, but not until next episode. And on top of that, this Irithyll has a lot of NPC stuff going on, so we're gonna have to We're going to have to make sure we're organized. And oops, that's not where you level up, Brian. That's Dark Souls 1, silly. You got to talk to the Firekeeper. I think I only have enough for one level. Yep. Okay, let's keep getting that endurance up. I want to get my endurance up to 30 and my vigor up to 25, and then I'll start putting more points into faith. Then eventually when I respec, I'll be able to lower my intelligence by 2 points, and that'll be nice. That's really all I can do, though, as far as reallocating my stats. Now, remember, this file is the light path file. The dark path file, I'm still going to be using Yuria over here of Londor, and still keeping the dark sigils and all that. But over these next few episodes, in this playthrough, this file right here, I'm going to be curing all that. And since she's part of the whole dark side quest line, and we have an NPC moment where we're going to have to... It's going to decide all that. I'm going to go ahead and attack her right now and just kill her in this file. She'll still be alive in the other one, so you'll see the outcome. Oh shit. Oh man. Ouch. Okay, don't let her stun you, Brian. Ooh, that was close. Damn it. I say that and then I get stunned by her again. I guess I won't be able to block your attacks, Yuria. Damn. How many Estus does she have? Having a little stab battle. You can give her ashes to the Shrine Handmaiden, who will then sell all her stuff, so... Ooh, she did a little back-to-back super stab. But I evaded. Oh, somebody's out of Estus. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now, killing her will also cause the Londor Paleshade to spawn in two areas. There's Yuria's ashes and the Dark Drift. So, we'll go ahead and give those ashes to the Shrine Handmaiden real quick. But it causes a NPC invader to appear at two locations. One is Firelink Keep, but since we cleared the boss for that area...
Gracious and almost... Oh,
that one...
I'm
oh,
sure
shit. I thought the...
one such as thee would never indulge such base contrivances.
I thought she'd have just generic dialogue for giving her Yuria's ashes. And how far away are we? I need 4,200 souls. Wait, I have all my souls on me, don't I? Already out of the box, I do. Alright, so that'll give me 200. And then I need 4,000. Which should be two of these. Yep, alright, cool. Let me get this last level in before we continue on. Almost 10 minutes worth of shit. Now we gotta go visit Siegward, and then after that we're gonna go to Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. Oh, I'm off by like 30. Oh man, okay. Let's pop this Fading Soul real quick. But this is all NPC stuff that we gotta do right now because it pertains to... Like, we're gonna encounter Siegward in Irithyll, and we have to progress his NPC, you know, storyline, get him to move to the next area before we go too far, because then he skips that area completely. Here, I want to put all these back, just to clean up my inventory a little bit. All right, now let's travel to the Cathedral of the Deep, and you want to go to, yeah, the Cleansing Chapel. He's right outside the Cleansing Chapel. Because we're going to send Grey-Rat next episode to go pillage again, and this time he's pillaging in Irithyll. And if you don't do specific things with other NPCs, then he ends up dying. But you can save him with either Siegward or Patches. If you let Patches keep the armor, after you send Grey-Rat there and reload the area, Patches will be like, where'd Grey-Rat go, and then you tell him where he's at, and then he leaves Firelink Shrine for a little bit. And then after you defeat the next boss... And the old Demon King of the Smoldering Lake would work for this too. In fact, if you want to do Patches without messing up the other NPC stuff, you kind of have to save the old Demon King boss for afterwards, but we're gonna do the Siegward route instead, where Siegward saves him.
Anyone there? Anyone at all? Oh. I know that voice. Just how long has it been? It's me! Siegward of Katarina! I'm loath to admit it, but I've been had. Someone
I've been had.
my armor.
Could it have been Patches?
To see it
Was he bald? Like a bald white dude? Let's go and throw him down his armor.
Oh, my armor. My deepest gratitude. I, Siegward of Katarina, salute you. With my trusty suit of armor, I'll be out of here in a jiffy. Until we meet again, comrade.
And then you get the rejoice thing too. So we'll see him next episode, along with do all that Grey Rat stuff and save Grey Rat using Siegward. Because when Grey Rat returns, he explains how he was saved by a, let's see, which one do we need to go to? It's High Lord Wolnir. He explains how he was saved by an Onion Knight, so that could either work with Patches or Siegward. And it's kind of cool to do with Patches, because Patches is like, I owe him a favor. He helped me back in the day. I owe him one. So it's cool to see Patches fulfill that part, you know, of the quest line. But we're going to play the safe route and just have Siegward there to save him instead. So, anyways, yeah, let's continue. We're going to be clearing out the central section of Irithyll in this episode. And then doing stuff pertaining to the dark ending and the light ending and all that. But I'll explain that as we encounter the NPCs. What we're going to do is head on up here, up these stairs. These cool looking stairs out into this snowy plain. Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. Irithyll is the name of the city. This place is huge too. Look how fucking big it is. We're going to be exploring like all of it. Anyways, let's go ahead and rest of the bonfire here. Now I have my fire clutch ring equipped because a lot of enemies here are weak against fire. As you can tell, it's a snowy area and that makes sense. So I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give the fire clutch ring a shot. Nothing over there, just a dead end. Alright, so I did a cut because I died and I'm not going to show that shit. I don't want to show that shit. But as you're going across this bridge, what does this say? Bring a doll to be granted passage. I wonder if it could be that doll that we got at the Cathedral of the Deep. And then Sullivan's Beast, or one of Sullivan's Beasts, will appear here. Oh my goodness. I was about to dodge. I knew what he was doing. I was gonna like dodge roll out of the way and not die by that. Let's get behind him. He's dipping and dodging. I'm breaking my shield guard. He's got quick attacks too. I tend to try and just like stay underneath him. Oh, come on. One more. Yeah, there we go. We get Pontiff's right eye. Now, if you don't want to fight him, you can actually run all the way to the end of the bridge here. See, this is where I died. And you can run through the barrier that the doll lets you pass through, and you don't have to fight him right now. He'll disappear when you rest in the bonfire. You'll get a chance to fight him later on and still get Pontiff's left eye, or right eye. So I don't know why. Just assumed it was the left eye for some reason. See, we can pass through this barrier now that we have the doll, and we have a few items to nab around here. Let's get this bonfire real quick. I think it's silly that they give you a bonfire after defeating Lord Wolnir. Rime Blue Moss Clump, that increases resistance against frost damage, so that's nice for this area. Soul of a Weary Warrior. And I think that might be it for this little, oh wait, no, I think is there something up here, up and around? Nah, I could be completely wrong, yeah. And I probably am. Okay, well, yeah, that's everything then in this area. Let's go ahead and continue on, shall we? But it reduces frostbitten buildup and all that. And then we're going to get some bug pellets that I believe increase your resistance. There's nothing over there, and as you can see, there's a door over here, though. But it's locked. We got a fat lady on the other side. Got one of those big bitches on the other side of that door. So I still do 4 damage worth. That still takes me 4 attacks to kill them. I think I'm going to unequip it. Let's go with the Ring of the Evil Eye. Actually, let's go with this Covetous Silver Serpent Ring. That sounds good. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to aggro these guys one at a time. Damn. There's one up there to the right. You know, I could probably get this guy real quick. You can grab the item behind him. Large Titanite Shard. Okay. Pontiff Night Crown. That says drop. Okay. So these guys are doing all that frost damage. They're feeling frosty. Wow, if that fucking wall wasn't there, I could have got this guy. Could have got this goober. I'm gonna die if I don't do something quick. Alright, leap! There we go. Ha! Idiot. Okay. Oh, knight armor and gauntlets. Look at that. Groovy. Let's head up here to this circle area. Now we have this other enemy. These are hags. They kind of wander around and they'll do a little bit of a charge attack on you. They can kind of swarm you a little bit, but other than that, they're not too difficult. Look at that budding green blossom. And a large soul of a nameless soldier. Now here we have like a fire. Sounds like a pyromancer exactly, but what we want to do is we want to drag these hags over here. Drag the hags. That's what we're doing. We're gonna aggro them, make them follow us this way, away from that fire sorcerer guy. Oh jeez. There we go. Just mob them up real quick. This guy's still walking, but that's okay because we can take care of him pretty easily. He gets staggered by all your stuff. There we go, just 6 swipes. Not bad. In fact, if you equip Pontiff's right eye, it increases damage over like consecutive hits as long as you're attacking repeatedly. So that's something to keep in mind. You can probably do a little bit more damage to these guys. There's another fire guy up there at the top, so we're gonna drag these guys over here. Approach things smart. So that fire guy has some range on his spells. Jeez. I don't think he can hit me all the way over here. Crazy motherfucker. He's like, I put a lot of points into my well, I don't know, whatever pyromancy needs. I think it's built off of faith and intelligence in this game, right? Much like hexes were in Dark Souls 2. Okay, so off to the left and up those stairs, and then if you bend left again, or is it those stairs over there where those guys are coming from? I can't quite remember. There's a bonfire. We're basically at the halfway point in between both bonfires, so I'm not too worried about getting that other one. I just want to kill that guy. Grab this large Titanite Shard, and then we'll head around here where we got 2 more of these fools. Let's try and aggro them one at a time. Yeah, there we go. Looks like I pissed one of them off. Why aren't their weapons affected by the walls? It's so unfair. Well, hey, what's new? That's my life. It's everybody's life. Life just in general is unfair. So let's go over here and get this crystal lizard real quick. Ooh, don't let it get away. Twinkling Titanite. And if you attack this... Okay, wait, no, it's this one. If you attack this... Illusory wall. So that bonfire I mentioned is up those stairs. And then up some stairs to the left. You don't have to fight those guys that you see there. You can just go up the stairs. In fact, I think that whole area is clear all the way to the bonfire if you need to pop in there real quick. I'm gonna wait, though. We'll do that in a second while we clear out the central Irithyll area. I'm gonna head on down here first. Got some goodies to grab. Large Titanite Shard, and there's a guy over here waiting to ambush you. Don't let him get the drop on you, though. You got it. You got to walk through. This guy's worth some souls, too. Alright, but that's it for right there. We got the one item. The other two items are right down here. They're just kind of some nice pickups. Is there no... Yeah, I guess there is no other... There are no other enemies. Not is, there are. Let's grab this witch tree branch. I'm gonna try and get a backstab on big lady over here. Pulled that shit off. Ouch. Come on, do your grab attack so I can... Yeah, there you go, thank you. So I can heal up. Boom, take her out and you'll get Doris's Gnawing, a pyromancy, I believe. And then we can open that gate that we saw earlier from the other side. And it's just, that's it, it's a dead end there. And you can head down there and heal if you want. I'm not going to do that because I killed all these guys and that gives me a clear passageway back up to that bonfire without having to deal with all that bullshit. I have 9 Estus flasks anyway, I'm doing really good. I don't even know if I'm going to rest, but I probably should just to get those Estus flasks back. There's no reason really not to. We've passed, the bonfire's passed every single enemy we defeated, so it's not like we're going to have to do any sort of little backtracking or anything for that. But anyways, yeah, so that's that little area over there. Let's go ahead and get this large soul of a nameless soldier. And then we'll bend this corner here, go around this bend. Large Titanite Shard. And here we have another locked from the other side door, so we'll be opening that next episode. Then there's another door that we can unlock that we'll be opening next episode. We'll be taking care of those guys here very shortly, though. Yeah, there's an item over here. Alright, let's go get that bonfire, shall we? There's nothing over there. Nothing around the outside. All just empty. There is one item in here. Here is the bonfire. And our friend Anri of Astora. Anri. Whatever they're calling her these days.
Oh, I thought it might be you. Good to see you. I never managed to find Horace.
Oh, wah wah.
Even alone. As an unkindled Lord Seeker. For the children I knew.
I found Horace.
We'll have our reasons.
We're not going to tell her that, though.
I would do well. May the flames guide you.
Alright, so you get Quiet Resolve if you talk to her a second time. This is where you'd get the Ring of the Evil Eye if you did not get it in the Catacombs of Karthus. Let's go ahead and grab this Proof of a Concord Kept, which is a Dark Moon Covenant item. And this is an area that we'll drop down from later on. This has to do with the Dark Moon Covenant. Nothing in there, like initially out the bottom floor, so nothing to do there. Down here is where we're going to head next episode when we clear out like the manor lake area. And there's a statue over here of a NPC. Let's go ahead and kick it.
Oh, my. You are. But I'm afraid we require more time. As long as it takes a dark droplet to fall. That is all. Our gracious Lord. Oh.
These guys are all part of like the Dark Stalkers. If you noticed, Yuria earlier was like, "Kath, I failed you," or whatever. And this guy is also part of it. So since I already ruined the dark side of the thing, what we want to do here, this is where Anri's NPC storyline like diverges. If you don't kill him, then he'll kill Anri after you defeat Pontiff Sullivan. And then you go back and you talk to Yuria, and she's like, "Oh, your bride's waiting for you in the Dark Moon Tomb." And you're like, "What the fuck is that all about?" And your bride or your groom is Anri, depending on your gender. And this guy will be there, and he'll be like, "Woo!" And that's all part of the Dark Path. And I actually did not get Yuria recorded saying that, unfortunately. But I'll show off the rest of that. I don't think you need Yuria to say or to tell you, but just go talk to her after you defeat Pontiff Sullivan if you don't kill the Pilgrim. Now, since I ruined my chance at completing the Dark Path, which it was intentional, so don't worry. I'm going to go ahead and kill this guy, too, since he's a part of that. He will drop, sees Lady Yuria. He'll drop the Chameleon sorcery. So there's that. I'm not going to rest. That's just going to waste time that we don't need to be wasting. We're going to go over here to the left. We're not going to take that central entrance there. Central entrance. Instead, we're going to take this little wraparound way. Soul of a Weary Warrior. And there's a guy down here. There he is. He had to appear. Had to give him time to load into the game. Go ahead and get a plunging attack. Make that an easy thing. Looks like these guys noticed us. Oh, shit. As well as that other fire guy. So let's head up here, though. This is another way that we can't open until we get around to the other side. And that's actually the boss fight of the area right up there. Whoa. My, speakers went weird and, played the... Sounded like, even though I have it muted, it played the thing. But yeah, see, this is where we were. This is where we dropped down from. And this is where you can go to get kind of the drop on them again. We got the drop on that one guy. And kind of wrap around here. There's this dude. Let's go ahead and aggro him. Ow. Alright, I'm just gonna go. I'll just go for it. Since he's alone up here. Yeah, those three bozos are all going that way. Alright, here's the first time we'll get a lightning gem, even though we cannot use it yet, unfortunately. And you probably saw that item right above it. We have to drop down from another area in order to get that one. So we won't be getting that till a bit later. And here you go, there's these stairs leading up to this wall, and you're like, that don't look right. That ain't right. That ain't natural. So we attacked that and got that fire magic, or that magic clutcher. Is that fire clutchering? That's a magic clutchering. And yeah, I think that's it for all the central stuff. I'm just going to let them keep going. Not going to worry about killing them. It's not important enough for me to risk dying over. And we're going to do one more thing. Now we can actually teleport from this bonfire. We'll rest at it and we'll teleport back to the central. Or should we go to the other bonfire? I don't really know which one is closer. We'll do this one. I think this one's a little closer. But now on that... bridge that we fought Sullivan's Beast at, there will be a summon sign for Sirris, the Sunless Realm. We can go ahead and assist her in defeating Creighton the Wanderer, who was in Dark Souls 2. And then if you defeat him here, he also invades you, later on, immediately when we start the next episode. He's pretty much going to invade us in that next area that we go into. So we want to knock these out real quick and progress her storyline a little bit. And that's what we're doing right now. You won't get any experience or anything. You'll just progress her storyline. But when you go talk to her in Firelink Shrine, which we will do next episode, she'll give you the Silver Cat Ring, which prevents fall damage and all that. Here it is. Some signs right next to the next to this little note here. Let's go ahead and head on in. We'll fight Creighton the Wanderer with her. And Creighton is part of Rosaria's Fingers, and that's Sirris's sworn enemy covenant or whatever it is. I'm not entirely sure, but that's why you can't join it if you want to complete her. That's why I didn't join them. See, we've discovered 6 out of the 8 covenants so far. The other 2 are going to be coming up in and around Irithyll. One's in the next area, the next location, and then one is in Irithyll, but that won't be for a few episodes. But I never joined Rosaria's covenant because I didn't want to ruin her quest line, and I'll be doing that later once we complete her quest line. Now, apparently it does not ruin it if you just join it, as long as you don't give the Covenant a pale tongue. Ooh, wow, that's close. As long as you don't give the Covenant a pale tongue, it won't ruin the quest line. You can still reallocate your stats, and I think I had explained all that in the Cathedral of the Deep when we found the Covenant. And I'm actually testing that right now on my other playthrough, on the Dark Path playthrough. I went and reallocated my stats because that character's stats were all fucked up. This one's way better stat-wise, even though I was one level higher with the other one. Jeez, just plugging away. Alright, this guy's got to be running out of Estus here soon. Quit rolling. Alright, I gotta handle him better. I'm trying to get in there all crazy like, because there's 2-on-1. When you fight him 1-on-1, he's a bit easier to make. Oh, yep, he's out. It's a bit easier to time and stuff, and oh shit. I guess, what the fuck what did he just use? A divine blessing? Oh man, that sucks. I don't know how this axe is hitting me too from behind like that. From like the back end of the swing, but okay. I'm gonna have to start using my healing spell too. I only have 1 Estus flask. Help me out, Sirris, come on. Ooh. Come on, get him, he's almost dead. One more attack. Oh man, I was like, he's rolling, he just won't get hit. Alright. Duty fulfilled.
Thank you for your kind assistance.
Oh, you're welcome.
Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
So it's, yeah, defeats him, you return to your world. Next episode, we're going to start off in Firelink Shrine, because crossing this bridge and into that barrier allows you to begin Grey Rat's second part of his mission. And we already gave Siegward his armor, so that should all be set up. And yeah, this is it for Irithyll, the central area of Irithyll. So next episode, we'll be doing the manor and probably taking on the boss and clearing up that other NPC stuff. So yeah, we'll head back to Firelink Shrine. We'll start there next episode. Until then, thank you all for watching. My name is e.m.o.b.r.i.a.n, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.